Hey everybody, good morning, welcome back. It's 7:04 in the beautiful Tri-Cities, Washington, and I'm on my way to work. My start time is 7:20. It's been about the same time every day for the past couple of weeks. You know, the work is starting to slow down because it's winter, but I'm still getting pretty good hours. So part of why I like this job is because it's something a little different every day. I mean, I'm still driving a cement truck and pouring concrete, but it's not the exact same thing every day. You know, I'm going different places and doing different things, and it's enough of a routine that you can get good at it and that it's easy for you, but it's enough of a difference where it doesn't get boring and, you know, it keeps your interest. Also, I listen to 6 hours, 8 hours of podcasts every day. I could probably do more if I wanted to. Audiobooks, that kind of thing. So you get a lot of time to brush up on current events or whatever else you want to do, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna get into work and grab my truck, get it ready to go, and then I'll check in with you when something exciting happens. Later. It doesn't look like today's gonna be terribly busy. We'll probably have 3 jobs, 3 different deliveries. It's about normal for this time of year. But as has been the case over the past couple of weeks, we gotta wait in line for a few minutes. No big deal. All the senior drivers come in first, and then the junior drivers all the way down the list. And that's how you get loaded too when you come in. Here's Miguel. So we only have one plant. A lot of different companies have more than one plant. So if there's a lot of jobs going out of, you know, Benton City, for example, they might send a few extra trucks over to one of their other plants, you know, down the road a little bit, just to sort of help with the workload. But anyway, we only have one plant, so everybody comes out of here. All the trucks come out of here. So regardless of how busy the day is, everybody has to wait in line. It's usually only in the morning. When we come back later in the day and all the trucks are out making deliveries, and usually you'll come back and get loaded right away. You might have a few minutes, which is really nice, you know, because we don't get breaks or lunches or anything like that, but we have a few minutes here and there, you know, between jobs. In the morning, in the afternoon, we'll have time to scrub our trucks a lot of times. So anyway, we'll just wait for our turn, and I'll power back up when we're ready to go. All right, we're up. Well, next. We're up next. It only took about 15 minutes. garage form set up over here. Usually the contractors will wave at you or something, but sometimes they completely ignore you. It's really hard to tell where you're going in these little developments. But I don't see any finishers. These guys look like landscapers. I'm gonna go down the road a little bit and see, because maybe sometimes the finishers will set up 3 or 4 projects, you know, in the same little neighborhood like this, and they'll just bust them out one after another all day. But you never know, you know, which garage, which driveway, which sidewalk you're gonna do first. So I'll cruise down to the end of the road and see if I can find where we're gonna start out. So it turns out that was the right address. The contractor came over and let me know they were just stuck behind a lumber truck on the block over, which happens. So it'll be 10 or 15 minutes and then we'll get going. Yeah, it should be. Soft back there, so I locked my differentials. Hopefully I keep traction on there, because I'm heavy. I'm 70,000 pounds. Yeah. It's important to have somebody outside watching what you're doing. I never back in until somebody's out there. There we go. wants more water in the load. They want it pretty wet. My slump meter is reading about a 5-inch slump. Gotta open the water, speed up the drum so it mixes. They had me pour out a little bit so they could look at it, and they wanted me to put 20 gallons in. So it's usually 1 gallon per yard of concrete will bring it up 1 slump. So I have 10 yards on right now, so they had me put 20 gallons in, so that brought me up about 2 slumps. So I was about a 4 and now I'm about a 6. Just to make it a little wetter for them so they can work with it easier. What do you want? Oh, he wants it faster. He said faster. So I don't know if you saw in the last video, the inside of the drum is like a giant corkscrew with fins. So when the drum spins one direction, it pushes everything forward like a corkscrew. Then you turn it the other direction and it spits everything out. So the faster the drum spins, the faster it discharges. Usually when you're doing a garage like this, the guys, if they know what they're doing, they want you to discharge pretty quick. If you bring your RPMs up a little bit, it'll discharge even faster. It squirts all that mud out the back really fast. So now he wants me to slow it down, so I'll slow it down a little bit. So when your engine's at idle, you can only discharge or charge so fast. But when you throttle up and you bring your RPMs up, the drum spins faster because it works on hydraulics. So the hydraulic pump that's driven by the engine goes faster the faster the RPMs are, or the higher the RPMs are. That's why when we're loading, we have to set the cruise control here, and it brings the RPMs up and leaves it there while you're loading. So while they're loading material into your drum, it pushes everything forward and mixes it up really good. And sometimes on the job site, if your chutes don't reach far enough back, they'll have you discharge it really quick. They'll have you throttle up, bring your RPMs up, and then discharge as quick as you can. And it sort of just sprays everything out the back. Side with the chute, I got another guy giving me directions from the other side. I don't know who to look at. I guess I'll watch this guy. Usually you just watch the guy who's ever controlling the the chute. That's the one you keep your eye on, but the boss guy's on the other side giving me directions. It's hard to look at both mirrors at the same time. Looks like they got enough.